Hi, so wrapping up this week, bosses obsessed with productivity without really knowing what that means. And yesterday I talked about the fact that we should be looking at performance, not productivity. So the value added, the outcomes that are delivered. And we need clarity over confusion, clear goals, clear expectations, clarity on how outcomes will be measured, so everybody knows what is expected. The other thing we need is equity over exclusion. And this is particularly the case when we have a distributed workforce. We need leaders who treat everyone equally, regardless of where they're located. We have a thing that's real called proximity bias, where a boss can think favourably of somebody who's in their vicinity. So they have a perception that the performance is better than someone they cannot see. So that has to be eradicated. We need to be able to have everybody on a level playing field and measure their performance equally, regardless of where they're located. We also need regular performance review, performance measurement, not random. If you're doing a performance review or having a performance discussion, whatever you want to call it, once or twice a year, forget it. You're not giving the person the opportunity to improve on what they're doing and do things in a different way. You're talking about something they've done 6 months ago. You need to have these conversations on a regular basis. And I'm talking on a cadence of weeks, not months, where you just have that regular conversation. How's it going? How do you feel? What progress? What can I help you with? What obstacles are you facing? And, how are you feeling? So we need to have those conversations regularly. And yes, you might have a formal review biannually, but that's based on all those previous conversations that you've had about people's performance. So you're looking at a period of time, not an instance. And I talked the other week about recency bias, where if I made a mistake recently, that's all that the boss remembers, because they have recency bias. They need to be looking at my whole performance. And that brings me to efficacy, not exception. So how good is my overall performance? Yes, I'll have ups and downs, and that might be due to professional issues or personal issues. And that's okay, as long as we can get over them and learn from them. But I need a boss, a leader, who looks at my overall performance, not just the exceptions when something didn't go as expected. So this is a call to action, a wake-up call. Stop measuring productivity and measure performance. Measure the outcomes and the value that is being delivered.